Just posted my week 3 video response. The question I'm going to be looking into is if war is no longer valid regarding taking wealth or knowledge, why does it still exist for taking land since according to Angel there are no other gains? And why do states that are not considered liberal continue to engage in these kinds of wars? Basically, I'm kind of going to answer this the same way I did last week's question, and we have a lot of stuff just like written down that's great as far as when it comes to protecting borders and things like that. But essentially, if there's no gain for the more powerful countries, I guess you could say, that are involved in these written rules and regulations, they really don't get involved. They kind of just turn a blind eye to it and let it happen. We've seen it happen numerous times in Africa, and it just continues to happen today. Unless there's really a benefit from getting involved for these countries, they tend not to. So I think that's why we see instances where people are trying to take land occur because they know they can get away with it because no one's really going to bother them. It just comes down to really enforcing what we already have set in place and making sure that it's something that we're willing to enforce. And if it's not, then I think something needs to be adjusted in what we have written down, what we have on paper, and figure out if there's a way to make it easier to enforce or I don't know, maybe stop it from even happening in the first place. But I think a lot of reasons why these are still taking place is just because no one's willing to enforce the boundaries that we've set forth. Because whether there's no gain or they just don't feel like getting involved, whatever it is, the more powerful countries involved don't make any action towards it.